So hi everyone and welcome. I'll just get my camera on, sorry. Welcome to this psychic activation with Archangel Raziel. I'm super excited to be presenting this with you, and I just wrote on Facebook 50 minutes ago that the build up to this energetically has been huge, and there's certain little things that happen with me when I can feel the angels starting to come in, and that started very early this morning. So they are here with you, ready to help you. So make yourself as comfortable as you can, and in a moment I'm going to invoke the archangels, although of course they're already here. And we're going to be moving pretty quickly through the information today because I've got two guided soul journeys for you. One is the past life meditation, which is going to help you to clear some of those subconscious blocks and fears that you don't even realize is sitting in your energy field and in your mind, and sometimes running the show and restricting you, holding you back from really following your divine life purpose, following the guidance that the angels have for you. And after that, I'm going to be talking a bit about how you can work with Archangel Raziel in order to connect more with that soul guidance that is coming through for you, and how you can amp up your own energy in such a way that it aligns with the divine energy and really helps you to clear that energy that shrouds us. Sometimes when we're carrying fear, it might not be ours, it might be other people's, in whatever form in our energy field. It can act like a cloak or a shroud or even a cloud over your energetic system, and it stops you from fully shining and being in that full connection with your angels and the divine. And so when we lift that energy, and only the angels know how to do that, they're very good at that, you then have more clarity, you feel lighter, you're not being so influenced by ego and other people's ego personalities as well as your own, and your intuition, your guidance is clearer. And really, it's all leading you towards more peace, more inner peace, whatever that means for you. Whether that is working on your passion, your divine life purpose, whether that is having more security, having your soulmate, having harmony in all areas of your life. That's what peace means. And that doesn't have to be boring, or you don't have to go and sit on a mountaintop and be a monk or anything to do that. So by going back to the past life journey that we're going to be doing, we're releasing some of these subconscious fears that hold you back from that state of peace and being fully shining your light and connecting with your angels and your own soul. So let's invoke the angels first, and then we can move through the information that I have for you. So we have the past life clearing. Sorry, I got halfway through that. The past life guided healing, and a psychic activation healing, which is a deep angelic cleanse with Archangel Raziel and Archangel Michael to lift all fear energy out of your energetic field and your psychic centers, your chakras. So that's two healing sessions in one for today, which I'm really excited about. So lovely to see you all. Hi. Hi everyone. And thank you so much for being here. I know it's all different times of the day in wherever you are. So some of you have stayed up late for this and some of you have got up early. So make yourself comfortable, and I'm going to just bring in the angels. I'll talk a little bit more and then we'll go into the past life. So I ask for an invite. First of all, ask for an invite, the ever present energy of the divine creator. Thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing us together from all parts of the world to do this powerful healing. Thank you for sending us your angels and archangels, for watching over this and keeping the energy high and bright and aligned with divine will and the highest good. I ask for an invite, the presence of Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming in and clearing the energy before we start. Thank you for watching over this session, protecting the integrity and the energy, for constantly removing and transmuting lower energies, fears, any blocks that we find as they are released, and transmuting them to the light. Thank you for providing your shield of light as a dome of protection over this virtual space and over each person who will accept your protection individually, psychically and physically, and in all ways. And I'm just seeing Archangel Michael moving around. He's working with the guardian angels that work with him, who are called the Band of Mercy Angels, and he's just cleaning up any clutter energy, any lower energies, and providing this beautiful shield of violet light around you, around all of us. And breathe and accept that. And I also welcome and invite the presence of Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Archangel Raziel, for being with us today. Thank you for inspiring us, for clearing and healing us with your beautiful rainbow light. Thank you for giving us the answers that we all need, the divine guidance, the inspiration, the understanding of spiritual laws, and connection to everyone's soul. We know that you hold the wisdom of all the laws of the universe, and also the wisdom of every soul in every lifetime. Let the highest happen in always in the most peaceful, gentle, and safe way possible. And so it is. Now I'm seeing a lot of other guardian angels coming in. And Archangel Raziel is asking that we just make sure that everyone is grounded. So just take your attention to the base chakra, bottom of your spine. And just imagine that beautiful red energy center, like a circle of light just at the base of your spine. And take a few deep breaths and fill it up. Just imagine with every breath you can fill it with bright light so that it expands and becomes activated. And then set the intention that you would like to be grounded, which means to be fully present in your physical body, present to what is happening, because the energy is very high frequency. And now you could imagine like an energetic tree root coming down from the base of your spine, or you can imagine it like a column of light and going in to the floor underneath your feet, where is your Earth Star chakra, or your feet chakra, some people call it. It's a big disc of golden light. And feeling that Earth Star chakra fill up with golden light. And your feet might tingle, you might feel a tugging sensation where you're sort of dropping into your body. And now continue that energetic tree root or column down into the earth underneath the building. And even if you're in an upstairs room, it doesn't matter. The intention is everything. Send it down into the earth and imagine it going through many layers of earth and mineral and crystal, and going to the center of the earth where there is a beautiful red boulder, a red rock, and it has your name etched on it. Ancient boulder. And you're going to wrap that tree root around the boulder, let it enfold the boulder. Take a deep cleansing breath, and then you'll feel the earth energy pulsing back up into your feet, into your legs, into the base of your spine. This is a great position to start this healing. And now bring your attention, once you feel grounded, to the top of your head, the crown chakra, the energy center right at the top of your head. And now that you're protected in this beautiful violet light from Archangel Michael, begin to feel the divine light as a white waterfall of energy flowing down and surrounding your body from head to toe. And as it makes contact with your crown chakra, you begin to accept this divine energy into your body and your energy system. So just breathe and you'll feel your crown chakra opening naturally. And by opening your crown chakra, you are saying, I'm open to the healing, the wisdom, the higher consciousness information that I am about to receive. And deep cleansing breath. Beautiful. Isn't that lovely? So just relax, roll your shoulders, get yourself comfortable, keeping your back straight if you can during this session. And whilst you're in this position, just setting an intention. What is your intention for this session today? What is it that you would like to release or receive? What is it that you most need help with right now? Maybe you don't know what you need to release, but you just know you feel stuck. Set that intention. Make it a prayer, because an intention is like pointing an arrow at a target. And it helps the angels know how best to help you, how you most want their help. Dear angels, Archangel Raziel, Archangel Michael, guardian angels, thank you for helping me to release my blocks, to clear unconscious negative patterns that keep me stuck. Thank you for opening, energizing my intuitive system so that I can more easily hear you. Thank you for helping me to have the courage to hear and follow my guidance when you give it to me. I am so ready to let go and heal and take steps on my divine life purpose. I'm open to your support, and so it is. Amen. Beautiful. So your intention is everything, you know, and before we go into this past life journey, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what we're doing, because that's going to help your subconscious mind, your consciousness, to bring up exactly what it is that needs to be released. And so a past life meditation is really a journey of awakening of your awareness, of your consciousness, to becoming really clear about what you need to know right now, what you need to release, what steps you need to take, what wisdom from your soul needs to come forward. And so what you will see, feel, sense, experience during this guided meditation, which is just a very relaxed meditation, but it is what happens for you during that session. It's not something that you have to be good at. It's just noticing what is going on for you is what makes a difference. And what comes up in your consciousness, sometimes we don't see it straight away, but it's there. It's brought to the surface so that you can heal it and so the angels can help you. So when you touch base with something with the intention to release by going back to a past life, whether it's a symbol, whether it's a thought, an idea, an experience, or a full-blown, you know, mini movie in your mind of a past life, you shift it. It's kind of when you bring something out into consciousness, into awareness that's been running you from the background and you haven't been aware of exactly what it is. Once it comes into awareness, that's most of the healing, because it can't survive in the light of your awareness, because it has all of its power is from being unconscious. So all of the things that you may have picked up in your life that have told you that you're limited in some way, that you can't have what you want, or you're not good enough, you haven't got the abilities, the skills, the background, the education, the right whatever. These are all just fear ideas and fear beliefs that don't have anything to do with who you really are and what your soul is and what you're here to do. They're just small limiting beliefs, but they get planted like seeds and they can have an effect on you and they can hold you in fear. So what we're doing today is very powerful. You're releasing something that has been holding you back, so you can expect to move forward after this. Maybe there's been a subconscious fear that stopped you from stepping into your divine life purpose. So you've been keeping yourself distracted, or you've been keeping yourself in drama, or you've been fixing everyone else's problems so as not to look at your own. There's all kinds of ways we sabotage ourselves and we hold ourselves back. So I'm really excited for this. So Archangel Raziel, let me just move this forward. Archangel Raziel, here he is. Archangel Raziel his name means angel of the mysteries, or mysteries of the divine. And he is said to have stood next to the throne of God, or the divine, or to have absorbed the mysteries and the laws of the universe. So all of the spiritual laws, like the law of attraction, all the ways in which we can work with the energy of our soul and the divine in order to create something that we want, or that we need, that we're meant to do this lifetime. Archangel Raziel knows those laws, knows how they work, and can teach them to you. Now, he's not an angel that usually works with you as an individual unless you're a really sincere seeker, a spiritual seeker, a spiritual healer, a teacher, someone that just really wants to know. So he will work with you if you've got that deep, sincere wanting to understand and you're ready to move forward. His crystals are Lemurian seed crystals. So I don't know if you've ever seen a Lemurian seed crystal. I don't know if you can see that. They're like a clear quartz crystal, but they've got like a pinky tint to them. And sometimes they've got striations on them, little grooves, because they're record keepers. And that's really what Archangel Raziel is. He's a record keeper. He holds the records of the universe, of the world, and also of you. So you're an old soul, you know, you've been through a lot of things in many lifetimes. You've been many different types of person. And your soul has gained wisdom in that time. And each time you incarnate as a person, you are here to learn certain lessons, to clear certain blocks that you've carried with you in other lifetimes, and also to use the wisdom. So part of this journey of going back to a past life is helping you to release wisdom that's in your soul so that you can use that wisdom now. This is really useful, you know. It might be how to use the law of attraction. It might be that you were a healer in a past life and you need that wisdom right now to heal yourself or be a healer again. It could be anything. But your soul is very wise, and Archangel Raziel carries the Akashic records, so that's the history of every soul that ever was. So that's why he's the perfect guide to take you back into a past life, and it's a very safe, powerful way of working. He is one of his other crystals is rainbow fluorite, which is a stripy coloured fluorite stone. That's the one that I'm wearing at the moment. And you can also connect with him through clear quartz crystals that have that, particularly the prisms of rainbow, because his energy is a rainbow. I've been seeing rainbows for the last 3 weeks, non-stop. Everywhere I look, there seems to be a rainbow, and that's a sign that Archangel Raziel is around. He may also drop eagle feathers in your path. So when you're working with him, when you're talking to him, he will give you the gift of an eagle feather, which is really powerful. Now, finding or being given an eagle feather is a really powerful thing on your journey as a spiritual seeker, a light worker. It means that you've kind of graduated to a higher level. And the eagle is a sign of the divine. You know, when I see an eagle riding the thermals, I always think it's a message from divine spirit, you know, rise above, connect with the higher energy. So Archangel Raziel helps you to connect with the divine energy, if that's an easier way to put it. He's also the angel of clairvoyance, so helps you to open that third eye, become more clear in your intuition and your guidance and messages, which is a lot of what we're going to be doing in the second healing. And he helps you work with divine magic. And divine magic means that you are working with the highest vibration of all in the universe. So instead of using the ego, right, to manifest, which means trying to force things to happen, having tantrums, you know, low integrity, or just trying to do everything by yourself, that's the ego. You know, it's not an insult to say someone's in their ego. Everyone at some point of a day is in their ego. We've got an ego because it helps us to look after our physical body and to survive, you know. But when we go into fear and the ego takes over the mind with fear thoughts, that's when we start to feel limited, low energy, fearful, negative, judgy, critical, self-critical. And that's the ego fear mind. So when we try to manifest from that place, either our manifestations don't work at all, or we tend to create things we don't want, or we create things in a way that isn't, you know, the best. But when you're working with the divine energy and the angels and God, you are manifesting at a higher level. You are manifesting without creating negative karma for yourself. You are creating the way you're meant to create. So Archangel Raziel carries the mysteries of the divine and helps you to manifest with that divine energy. And he knows some of those, I want to say tips, but it seems really kind of not the right word. He helps you through using different ways you can use your mind and your energy field, you understand, to influence energy, to manifest what it is that you want and what you deserve, right? What is meant for you at a soul level. So Patricia just asked me about a hawk feather. So I think, you know, the eagle is very much about Archangel Raziel, but a hawk feather is a beautiful find too. You know, a hawk is a messenger and very much associated with angels, because the word angel means messenger of the divine. So a messenger, you know, when you see a hawk hovering, and that's a, you know, it's a message to pay attention to the messages that are coming to you, or maybe it's foresight about something, a message is coming to you. But finding a hawk feather is a beautiful thing too. I wouldn't be sad to find one. So yeah, that's Archangel Raziel. There's so much about him which is beautiful. Now his energy is very high frequency. He's a huge angel. He's always got those massive wings spread out. He works beautifully with Archangel Michael. And you know, if you've worked with me before, you know that Archangel Michael is the angel I work with in every single healing session that I do. So I think that, I don't know if you check in with my lives on Instagram, but the angels were speaking a lot this week about how the animals are really connecting with us, communicating with us. So pay attention to those animal guides that you're seeing, you know, the synchronicity of it all. Okay, so it's about remembering that everything in this world is energy. You know, you're a physical body, but you're a spiritual being, and the physical body is your vehicle, if you like. And when you raise your frequency, shed fear as much as possible, clear those energetic blocks, become aware of how your thoughts interact with your energy and emotions, but also with the universal energies, you start to understand how life really works, that it's not the paradigm that we've been sold. And so all of those subconscious beliefs, that programming, that fear stuff that can keep you stuck, comes from a a different worldview, the worldview that we could call a paradigm or a program, where we see, you know, only believe what I see. Your thoughts don't create your experience. It's all just happening to you. That's the old paradigm. That's the 3D. But as we walk the spiritual path, we understand that we are so much more than that, that we are spiritual beings. We're multidimensional, and that we are in the physical, but we are also can influence the physical through our minds. And that's where we learn that our thoughts create our experience. And this is what the angels teach us time and time again. They really want us to get this, because they know how much drama we cause for ourselves by not living in that way. So today, Raziel is shifting you from that paradigm into the higher 5D paradigm, helping you to shift lower heavy vibrations. And we're coming at it in two ways: the past life and the psychic clearing. So, you know, maybe as I'm talking, you've been thinking about something that that you would like to release, you know, something that's come up for you. And so here's a prayer that I included for you that we can say before we start, and you can use this continuously. Now, Archangel Raziel said to me as I was writing this out, he said he really likes it when people pour their hearts out to him when they feel stuck, because that way you're opening up your emotional energy. So, you know, you can use this prayer, but also tell him, you know, what I really, really would like help with, and where I'm feeling really stuck, and how that's making me feel when you've got some time on your own. And that really does open up and activate change. So, dear Archangel Raziel, please help me to release unconscious patterns and beliefs, known or unknown, that hold me back from fully stepping into my soul-guided life. I am ready to let these and all negative energies go and be fully guided to my divine life purpose. And so it is. Amen. So are you ready? Would you like to get started? So just make yourself comfortable with your back straight and your arms and legs uncrossed. I'm going to have a little sip of water. And all you need to do is set that intention. I am ready to let go. I'm ready to move to the next level, the next step in my life. I am open to releasing. I'm open to knowing. And gently close your eyes and take a long deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And over the next 20 minutes or so, you're going to be going on a beautiful guided journey. And you're going to feel very relaxed, peaceful. You're surrounded by angels and archangels. This is a very loving, calming, guided meditation. And as you go on this guided meditation, your mind and your body and your energy are going to gently and lovingly release what needs to go, what is ready to go at this moment in your life, and show you exactly what you need to know, what you need to see, sense, hear, to guide you forward, to bring you peace in all ways. And breathing in again, and taking your attention again to the top of your head. And the crown chakra. And noticing the white light streaming in from above your head, surrounding your body, completely enveloping you. And relaxing into this light, feeling the support of the guardian angels, the divine presence, Releasing any tension in your body. Just do a quick scan from head to toe. And breathing that light into any space where you feel tightness, resistance. And letting it go on the out breath. You're so grounded, you're so safe. And your awareness is expanding as the white light pours in and fills up your energetic field. Begins to dissolve, cleanse and purify any psychic debris, any small worries or fears that you've absorbed or held in your energy, are now disappearing and being cleansed and washed away in the white light as it fills your energetic field. Send your consciousness to all edges of your energy, in front of you, above you, either side, behind and below. Get a sense of how wide your energy is, especially when you're relaxed. Make your energy field bigger, using the breath and the light. Creating a huge bubble, an orb of light all around you. How wonderful it feels to expand like this fully into your energetic body, to not be confined by limits and physicality. Expand your energy above you, in front of you, either side. And begin to notice beautiful sparks of rainbow, tiny flashes and orbs inside your energy field, bubbling up as your psychic energy activates. Now, Archangel Raziel is standing in front of you and radiating his rainbow light into your energy field. Allow yourself to receive as he merges his aura with every color of the rainbow, with your beautiful aura. As you gently connect with this energy, breathe and receive, you become aware of the presence of this powerful archangel in front of you. He's powerful, yet gentle and loving, kind. With your permission, he takes another step and enters your aura with you. As he stands with you, your whole energy field filled up with the rainbow light, he just moves his hand up and down in front of your body, and he's removing some energetic cord from your solar plexus, your stomach. This is just some ego energy that is keeping you at this moment plugged in to the old way of seeing things, the fear. If you just breathe and release, allow him to remove and unplug that cord and give it to Archangel Michael where he can take it to the light. And you're feeling lighter, clearer. And Archangel Raziel begins to cloak you in a beautiful, soft, velvet cloak, shimmering with rainbow colors. The hood is over your head, the cloak is over your shoulders and brushes the ground. Feeling very light and free. You see before you a beautiful arched doorway, a wooden door. And Archangel Raziel takes your hand and guides you through the door, turning the handle and opening it. As you step through the doorway, feeling even lighter, you see before you a path, gently meandering through some trees. The trees have glorious blossoms on their branches, and they are arched over the pathway, creating a tunnel. The first tree is filled with ruby red flowers. Gorgeous petals are scattered all over the path, and Archangel Raziel guides you through this tunnel of red. A beautiful scent fills the air, and you look down and see your whole entire body covered in these tiny red petals. Walking with Archangel Raziel beside you. Your feet touch the soft red petals, and you see glimpses of the sky through the branches, feeling elated and very grounded and connected to the earth. And Raziel leads you forward, and you notice that the tunnel of trees has turned into orange, beautiful orange flowers with the petals falling softly like snow all around you. You feel energized, your vitality is back. Your cloak is covered with tiny little orange petals, and your feet are treading on the petals. Relax and stay in the moment as you're being taken through the tunnel. Now you're under some arched trees with golden yellow flowers, huge red and yellow, huge yellow flowers. The petals fall over you, and you feel your confidence, your true self. You feel lighter than ever within your body. These beautiful yellow flowers beneath your feet, above your head, falling all around you. As you look up to the sky, you see glimpses through the petals of the flowers, so the light looks like yellow gold. And you keep walking, gently guided by this beautiful ancient angel, his wings trailing behind, as he guides you underneath a bright emerald green tree. The petals of these green flowers look crystalline. They sparkle and glint, and yet the floor is soft beneath your feet. See your whole body bathed in green as the light glints through these beautiful green crystals. You feel completely at ease and relaxed, and your heart is open. You feel a soothing energy. You know that you are loved. Keep walking underneath the bright blue flowers. The tree arches over you as blue blossoms fall all around you. You feel your throat relaxed, your true voice able to come through, your whole body bathed in blue. As you keep walking, you hear a gentle humming sound, a beautiful harmonious hum coming from the trees. You are under a violet tree, all of the beautiful flowers, huge flowers clumped together all around you. You're inside this beautiful violet cave of flowers. You feel your third eye energizing. And you can see the light at the end of the tunnel as you step into these beautiful white and purple flowers. White flowers with a purple center, purple flowers with a white center. The trees are bent over the pathway, making a perfect arch, and your whole body is bathed in this beautiful energy. You feel tingles in your crown chakra, your hands, your feet. Archangel Raziel smiles at you and points to the end of the tunnel. You see a beautiful white mist. He urges you to walk through it. As you step through this mist, you leave the tunnel of trees behind you. Keep walking with Archangel Raziel by your side. You are now stepping into a lifetime that you lived that is important to your life right now. You have gone back through the tunnel of trees to a lifetime. As the mist clears, notice the floor beneath your feet. What does it feel? What does it look like? What do you sense the earth is like right now underneath your feet? Is it grass? Is it road? Is it gravel or dirt? Just your first thought matters. Take a deep breath. Do you notice that there are any shoes on your feet? Or are your feet bare? Archangel Raziel is still with you. His wings are stretched out and he's protecting you. But he has stepped back slightly to allow you to take in your environment. Notice what you are wearing first. Be aware of your clothing. What does it feel like on your body? And if you can't see it, what sense do you have? What thoughts are you having? You're in a much higher state of consciousness right now. Take in the scenery around you. Are there other people other than the angels? Are there people with you? Breathe. Notice what you are wearing. Notice if you can tell if your gender has changed. What gender are you in this lifetime? Remember that this is just a moment that you lived in this lifetime. What age are you at this time? What else do you notice about yourself, your skin, your hair? Have a look around. And Archangel Raziel is going to tell you what you are doing here, what you have come back for. Just be curious and notice what comes up. Now you are being led to an important moment in that lifetime, a vital moment, a moment which is significant to you now in this lifetime. Allow yourself to be guided. The scenery may change. What do you notice around you? Archangel Raziel is working on you right now, and it's showing me that there is some unconscious blocks that are now surfacing. A situation which created a struggle for you in this lifetime. Some old energetic karma that you no longer need, and you're now willing, your soul is willing to let go of. So just saying the prayer, I'm willing to release all fear, all negativity and limiting beliefs that I picked up in this lifetime. I'm now ready to let them go. And let Archangel Raziel help you. A relationship or relationships that were important to you, significant to you, are now being shown to you from that lifetime. So this is a person or persons or group which created a challenge for you. And you may be shown it, or you might just be able to release it unconsciously. It's fine. So you might notice that you recognize someone in this lifetime that is with you in your present life. Look into their eyes. Who are they? And what lessons are you learning with them in this lifetime? Keep breathing deeply. If you've had forgiveness issues with someone in your current life, They may be showing you why in the past life. Let the angels cut those cords and help you to forgive what was done in that past life, so that you're not carrying it into this lifetime, or you no longer have to. Forgiveness is the key. If someone hurt you, and release. Just a little bit more to go. Checking out your surroundings. Relationships is coming up very strongly. So as we clear these old relationships, these old wrongdoings, hurt, suffering, unrequited love from those past lives, maybe even grief and loss, you're recognizing how they've played out in this lifetime and enabling you to free yourself from the suffering. I release you now with full divine permission and forgiveness, so that I can get on with my divine life purpose, feeling loved and peaceful and happy in this life. And the angels are guiding those situations away from you. Just touching base, remember, makes all the difference. Now, Archangel Raziel is guiding you now to stand beside some water. Now, it may be an ocean, a river, a huge lake, a pool. Whatever comes into your consciousness is important. He stands before you holding his staff, which has a beautiful star ornament on the top of it, which represents the sacred geometric energies of the universe, the manifestation cells, the divine building blocks. And he's going to use this to break all vows and contracts in any lifetime where you have vowed to something that is limiting you in this lifetime. So just breathing, and he dips the staff in the water and waves it over your head, and then moves it up and down your body, your aura, pulling out these energies, these vows and contracts and agreements that no longer serve you. So we're working with now releasing vows of self-deprivation in any lifetime where you have vowed to keep yourself limited, small, deprived, might stop you from caring for yourself properly in this lifetime. If you're willing to release it, take a big deep breath and let Archangel Raziel remove this. Now breaking all vows that you have made of poverty in any lifetime. Vows that have bound you into poverty, limitation, scarcity, negative thoughts about money, not being able or willing to receive money or allowing yourself to receive on a deep level. You're now breaking and clearing all contracts, vows, and agreements that have kept you in poverty. And breathe. And some of these look like strings of being pulled out, like roots. Other of them look like rolls of paper that are being snapped, pulled apart, ripped. And Archangel Raziel's hooking them out of your energy, your subconscious mind. Clearing now all vows, agreements, and contracts to do with chastity. Keeping yourself single or keeping yourself alone, keeping yourself unhappy in relationships, restricted. You don't have to break the contract if you don't want to. You can make a new one and say what you want, but just clearing out all things that are limiting you, not serving you, to do with relationships. So we're starting with the vow of chastity, which many people made in lifetimes where they were a monk or a nun or as part of some other kind of institution. Clearing out any vows of marriage and engagement that you would like to break from any lifetime where you may have vowed to be with someone forever and you don't want that anymore. It might also be holding you back in this lifetime, so known or unknown. And of course that doesn't include vows that you have made in this lifetime that you want to keep, so that's okay. The angels get it. Any other vows that you've made in relationships, these can be to care for someone, to look after someone, even vows that are negative. Freeing your soul, freeing you up your free will again, clearing these unconscious things that keep you stuck. Any vows that you've made in any lifetime to keep your healing, psychic, spiritual gifts hidden. So sometimes when you've been through persecution, you might have said, I'm never going to do that again. So you can now clear that, clearing all vows to do with keeping your psychic, spiritual, healing gifts hidden, any other gifts, creative, artistic, writing. There are all kinds of gifts out there that you might be keeping under wraps because you, or keeping very small because you're afraid. Any vows that you've made to any institution, any organization, any belief system, anything that we might call a cult, that in any lifetime, releasing anything that has bonded you to any situation or person that you don't any longer want to be bonded to in that way. Broken and undone. Thank you, Archangel Raziel. This is powerful. And any vows of obedience, servitude from any lifetime, this welcomes in your own power, releases all shackles and steps into your full responsibility. Breathing and releasing. You might get flashes of lifetimes that this has happened. You're releasing all slavery, obedience, servitude. We are now forgiving all past lifetime persecutors, abusers, or anyone that ever hurt you, releasing that energy so those cords can keep you bonded for a long time. Taking a big deep breath and releasing. I'm actually seeing some of these shackles and bonds being broken, and it's all being lifted up and out of the room. You don't need to worry. Michael, Raphael, Raziel, your guardian angels are all working with you and supporting you. We're almost there. We're releasing all energy of shame and guilt, releasing the need to feel powerless, victimized, persecuted, or feeling self-blame for anything that happened in any lifetime where you might have lost a loved one, done something that harmed someone or yourself, you're now releasing that story of shame and guilt. And I'm seeing a lot of this energy coming out of stomach and head. Shame is such a heavy energy. And this includes this lifetime. If you have had shame projected on you, or you have felt shame in this lifetime, you can now give that to Raziel. We now clear low self-esteem, negative beliefs, doubt, fear of persecution. Clearing low self-esteem from any lifetime, including this one. Any subconscious energy that's been projected onto you by others. This will illuminate your soul. And as we clear out the fear of persecution in all lifetimes in which you have been persecuted for your beliefs, this is really freeing you to step into your divine life purpose. This is a very old paradigm that some people are still carrying, and it's okay because we let go at exactly the right time for us in our soul journey. There's no, there's no judgment with the angels. But it can repeat in this lifetime. So any of this that you carried and didn't resolve, you can carry and repeat it in this lifetime until your consciousness wakes to it and you are willing to let it go. And this is what this is about. Now, Archangel Raziel is sweeping each of these energies away, and each time he's putting his staff in the water to cleanse it, and now he's running that water over your energy field. This is a full refreshing. Now you have the option to step into the water if you want to with Raziel, or you can just remain where your consciousness took you at the side of the water. If you wish to go in, this is a full cleanse of your energetic field, releasing all past lifetime limitations and subconscious beliefs and fears that are holding you prisoner in this lifetime. Very powerful. Oh, I'm seeing rainbow light everywhere. As you allow yourself to be immersed in this water, or allow it to be poured over you, you are radiating Raziel's energy of rainbow light, which means that your soul is fully activated. And you can make the prayer right now that I am willing to live from my soul rather than from my fear mind. To put my soul in the driver's seat. To trust my intuition, my guidance and my angels. To know that all is well and I am safe. Beautiful. Now, just take a moment as you come out of the water. You're in the perfect temperature, perfect to dry off energetically. And you start to see on the other side of the water, maybe it's an island, there's a beautiful sacred space. And Archangel Raziel is offering to take you there now. And a little wooden boat shows up beside you. And you're being taken across the water. It glides magically over to this sacred place that only known to Raziel. There are sacred standing stones and buildings. You feel the energy as you walk on this beautiful sacred place. And you are guided to the center of a circle of stones. Take a moment to take in your surroundings. And this is a magical portal where you will be brought back when you're ready. But for now, you are standing in the center of this stone circle with Archangel Raziel, and there are 7 archangels standing between the stones on the outside of the circle of Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel, Shamuel, Jeremiah, and Ariel. The angels are congratulating you for clearing so much energy out of your energetic field, out of your subconscious mind. And you're now going to receive the psychic activation, the energetic clearing, to complete this healing for today. Raziel towers above you, his energy expanded, his wings outspread. He's now holding a beautiful chalice engraved with symbols and filled with beautiful light. This liquid light glimmers, sparkles and bubbles inside this chalice, and he begins to pour it into your crown chakra. Just close your eyes, keep your breath deep and steady. Allow yourself to receive. Your crown chakra is being cleared of all lower mental energy, all filters from this lifetime. Anything that has been on your mind recently that has been toxic, negative, fear-based is being washed clean. This is opening up your energetic psychic center, your spiritual gateway between yourself and the angels and the divine, so that you can more clearly hear, know, see, and sense the messages that are coming for you. It's like your consciousness is being cleaned of all false filters. Fear acts like a filter, making you see things like life is a nightmare, like things are negative. Whereas when that filter is removed, as Raziel is doing now, you start to see things as they really are. The truth, the way the angels see, through the eyes of love, wisdom, clarity. Raziel is now pouring this chalice of liquid light into your third eye center. And this is also cleaning that filter so that you can see more clearly, think more clearly, and that you can release your blocks to manifesting, visualizing, using your imagination to create what you want. When you need something, you need only ask for it, visualize it, see yourself as having it, and it will come to you if it is aligned. The sacred geometric shapes on the chalice are lifting and moving into your third eye, clearing out this energy center. Again, activating this energy center, expanding it, bringing it to the level it needs to be for you to fulfill your whole potential. You might be feeling this in the front of your head, your forehead, or you might be feeling it right in the back as well, because I'm seeing Raziel's working at the back of some of your third eye. And he's plucking as if he's pulling out weeds. He's sort of pulling out some gnarly thought energy that isn't serving you. And breathe. Rainbows everywhere. And now I'm seeing him pouring the chalice into your throat energy center. And he's showing me like a filter, like you'd see on a vacuum cleaner or in a car, where it needs to be washed. So he's cleansing in the liquid light the filter in your throat chakra. And this is really going to help you to let go of guilt, let go of using your voice for negatives. So spread only love with your voice. And being afraid to speak up and be who you really are. And that isn't about telling people off or being negative. This is about just being 100% authentic. Standing up for yourself when you need to, spreading your message, standing up for others who need your help without fear of persecution. Right, he's working with the back of your throat too and the back of your neck. And here we're seeing a lifting of psychic attack when other people have sent negative energy to you. And it happens to all of us, but if you can just breathe, so this energy is being lifted out from your neck and shoulders. In any lifetime where you have felt harmed for speaking your truth, you attract that in this lifetime. So as we lift these psychic daggers out from you, and I can see Michael coming in and taking them quickly up and out, and now your throat is able to receive the chalice of light and fully activate your throat chakra at such a high level that you are now able to communicate with the angels. And breathe properly too. So now bringing the chalice of light, now pouring it into your heart chakra, in your center of your chest. He's pouring this rainbow light energy into your heart. And this looks like filling up your tank. It's replenishing lost energy that you've lost in relationships, in wasted time with negative people, in any situation where you've just felt completely drained. That energy is now being returned to you in your heart. So let yourself receive. This is the important part of you, the receptive part, allowing yourself to receive. You can't run your car on no fuel. You can't run you if you don't let yourself receive. Again, some psychic attack and hurt and wounds are energy is being pulled out from the back. And breathe again. And just think about how you like your heart to feel. You know, when your heart's happy, you're happy. When you feel fulfilled, it's easier for you to share with others. Filling you up right now to overflowing in your heart chakra, and placing a beautiful, it looks like a star or a Metatron's cube in your Merkaba, in your heart center, and seeing that moving and spinning and really activating into knowing who you really are, knowing who you really are at a soul level. What a beautiful being of light, compassion, love. You are all things. You've got fire in you, you've got emotion in you, you've got all these different elements, and each one is exactly right for who you are. You were made in perfection, and you should see yourself in no less way. So I'm seeing some of you have got your guardian angels who are standing and they are supporting your heart. So as Raziel moves on to the solar plexus, you're receiving even more energy to your heart. The angels have their hands either side of your body and they're sending deep love into you, helping you to remember how loved you are. And Raziel is moving and pouring the chalice of light, which instantly replenishes, into your solar plexus. And this is your personal power. So sit up a bit straighter, hold your shoulders, really think about how powerful you are and where that power comes from. This isn't about being authoritarian or toxic. This is about the power that comes from the divine. The power of your soul. You know you're powerful. You forget sometimes, but you know you are. And it can be frustrating when you feel victimized or hurt, because that grates against that true power that is within you. So letting Archangel Raziel fill up. And remember, he started with the solar plexus. He immediately moved from the cords. So we're activating your power, your true power that comes from the divine. Pouring the rainbow energy into the solar plexus. And he's doing some repair work too. Any more cords in there that need to go? Think of ego battles, people who compete with you, people who've always got to be right, people that trigger you into your ego state, people that bother you, trigger you. Let's let Archangel Michael step in right now and cut those cords. Any cords that you have to really negative ways of thinking and being. Forgive yourself and let it go. See your solar plexus expanding into a big, beautiful golden sun, tinted with rainbow rays. Think of someone that you admire who is fully in their power. Whether it's a man or a woman, they don't hurt people, they don't bully people, they're just fully in their power and loving, yet with firm boundaries. They don't take any shiz from anyone. That's you. You can be like that. When you admire someone, you're recognizing the essence of what is really in you. And that's why you are attracted to those kind of people, because that is in you. By essence, that is who you really are. You're similar. You're not them. You are similar, but you have that power within you. Everything in your life is there for a reason. Thank you, Archangel Raziel, for activating and clearing everybody's solar plexus. We know this is the toughest one to deal with in this lifetime, as he moves down now to your sacral. And this is the orange energy center. Very important, because it's about how you love yourself, how you think of yourself. And sometimes we keep a lot of subconscious pain in here, which arises as, trouble in this area. So clearing out all guilt, shame, and allowing this energy center to be activated as it should be, truly in the soul sense. Actually, a lot of you are very clear because you cleared so much with that vow clearing. You could get a flatter stomach after this, because so much energy is being lifted out of you. And now thank you, Raziel, as he pours the light into your base chakra. And this is your material life, which is important. how you physically take care of yourself, how grounded you are, how much abundance you allow in. So allow the light to pour freely into this energy center so it can start working for you to attract what you need. I'm seeing a lot of shackles falling away. I'm seeing armor dropping away. I am now willing to receive the gifts of the universe. I am willing to receive abundance, guidance, healing, unlimited in all ways. I am open and ready, and I am ready to use my power for the highest good of all. And now Raziel is just pouring some of that light energy into your feet, and it will pull around and into the Earth Star Chakra. And he's handing you a gift. And this gift, it could be a symbol, a light, it could be anything. I want you to just accept it, notice what comes into your consciousness first. This is going to help you moving forward. All fear is removed. And Archangel Michael is stepping forward, and I've not seen him do this for a very long time. He's handing you this, it looks like a halo, a large halo, and he's putting it around your energy field to keep your energy clear. So any time that you feel like you need a quick cleanse or you find yourself going into fear, allow this halo of light and it will spin and remove fear from your energetic field. It will go up and down from your feet to your head and back again, and just removing all fear. You're doing great. We are almost ready to come back to our physical bodies as Archangel Raziel pulls the hood of the cloak back up over your head and wraps the cloak around your shoulders. And Archangel Michael steps forward to take you away from Raziel's sacred temple, as he wraps his wings around you. You're now going to be delivered back. The angels begin singing, and you find yourself being lifted back up across the water, along the path, under the trees, the white, the violet, the blue, the green, the yellow, the orange and the red. You're being pulled through the door, and it is closed behind you. And everything from that lifetime that you need to remember will stay with you, and everything that you don't will be gone. But the transformation is complete, and you're being brought back into the place where you began. Feel where your body connects with the chair, the floor. As Archangel Michael steps back from you, you can feel the edges of your body again. And your energy field settles back to the place where you feel the best. So it may expand, it may come back in. It's okay. Whatever it is fine, because you're protected. And we're just going to go through the energetic centers very slowly, and we're going to just imagine we're dimming them. We do a little simple dimming, like you're turning down the lighting. And it isn't that we're closing them, it's just that we are bringing them to a place where you can operate in your physical life. So just dimming the crown chakra, just a little, not much. Third eye. The throat. The heart. The solar plexus. The sacral, the orange, and the base. And we'll just zip up from the base, just zip up the cloak, and we keep the protection of the dome of violet light around you for the rest of the day. And we give thanks to the angels. And just very slowly bringing yourself back into awareness. Now do that at your own pace. Roll your shoulders, wriggle your fingers and toes, stamp your feet, have a stretch. You did amazing to sit through all of that. That was very intense and long, but it was really good. And you can listen to it again as many times as you want to. So don't be worried about that. So I want to thank you all so much for being part of this. The energy was so powerful, and I could really feel how much you were letting go. So whether you were experiencing that consciously, or if you just felt like, I don't know what happened, but it feels good, it's fine. You know, it's all happening in perfect ways, in perfect timing. From the place you are right now, with your energy so clear, this is a really good time. So if you've got time after this session or tomorrow morning or later on, where you could write out your goals, your dreams, or your prayers to the angels, you know, just this is from this position, you can do some powerful healing and manifesting for yourself. So pay attention to ideas, dreams, inspiration that come to you over the next 24 hours, because you're so much more open. You can really connect with the angels' guidance right now. There is, you are completely protected and grounded. If you feel a little bit out of body, go back down to that base chakra, into the tree root, through the earth, and connect with that boulder, or go outside with your shoes and socks off and connect with the earth. If if it's late at night, then just maybe hold one of your grounding crystals, and that will really help you. Or have something like a cup of tea, that just something really grounding for you. I just want to make sure that you're all okay, that you're going all right. Now, I did want to also give you a divine magic session. So if you've got time to stay on, and you feel alert, make sure you're drinking your water. I'm going to take you through something that I learned many years ago, that I still use when I'm manifesting and when I'm thinking about keeping myself on track. Oh, good. You're all feeling good. That's so great. So Erica says, amazing, felt so much joy. It was very joyous, wasn't it? So peaceful and energized. You're really protected during that as well. I could feel the angels were really strong protection. Julie, yeah, and Shona, that's so great. I'm so glad. I am so glad. Shackles falling off. Yeah, tears are normal. Yawning is normal. Gurgling and burping, which I do a lot of, is normal when you're releasing. I mean, I'm holding space for you releasing, so I sometimes do it. So sobbing, yeah, it means you've connected with something that really needed to go, and you do need to know how loved you are. You all are so loved. Raksha, lovely Raksha. You know, I mean, I give all my credit to the angels. I'm just a good listener. Because, you know, even if I write a script for what I'm going to do, it is never what I think it is. I'm better off not even thinking about it and just turning up. But I'm one of those people who has to prepare. The angels guide me through every single thing. Freeing, very freeing. Yeah, release something very painful. So some of you would have realized that, okay, I know what I'm releasing. Or you might have seen someone or had an aha moment. And some of you might just be crying, but you've got no idea what it is. All of it is valid. And sometimes those really deep things, we don't need to relive them. They don't need to come back. The angels will just take them. And that is what's so beautiful about Archangel therapy, is why I love this work so much. I'm so passionate about it. I could do it all day, all night, because I know how much it helps you. And Jody, yeah, tears and yawning, neck tightness and pain at the start, and that has released. That is awesome. Well done. Rebecca, you saw very clearly. Feeling very serene. Yes, Joanne, yeah. And that's how I feel, very serene and peaceful. The clearing of my solar plexus and powerful healing, taking my power back. Yes, thanks, Fatima. That's so good. Taking your power back. Both of your children have been with you in past lives, yeah? Visions. Yes, that happens a lot, doesn't it, with these archangel meditations, Jack, is I say it and then, but you've already seen it. And that's because you're getting exactly the same as I'm getting. You know, I'm either being shown or I'm being told what to say. Tension released in your shoulders. That's so good, isn't it? A lot of people had solar plexus stuff. Yeah, you were shown a past life and it was painful. Yeah. So Patricia, I hope that you feel better and lighter now. I think that's why they took us straight into the psychic activation instead of doing it separately, because they wanted to finish clearing for some of you that were shown painful stuff. Just know that seeing it was what you needed. It needed to be up in your consciousness, and you have cleared it now, so you don't have to live that again. You won't be doing that lesson again in any lifetime. You're free. Exactly. Well done. I'm goosebumps for all of you. Well done, everybody. Anybody noticing more colors in their third eye, or just a general sense of like space within you? A lot of you had very tightly packed energy fields, which isn't surprising considering, you know, what's happening in the world and in our lives at the moment. But it feels so good to be free, right? Let your energy be your energy. People that are not nice, they're just living in that subconscious pain and projecting it outwards. It's not personal. A lot of bright ruby red. Yeah, everything seems brighter. Yes, sometimes it's like someone's cleaned the windows or they've taken the curtains away, right? It's like, oh, I didn't know that life could be like this. Yeah. We love the angels. Thank you, angels. So would you like to know the little divine magic tip that I have for you? Lots of violet light. Yeah. Blue and purple, a lot more colors. Yeah. So yeah, you all are just so switched on. Well done. And look, if you're not seeing, not everyone is visual. Remember that. Not everyone is visual. My clairvoyance came in later. A lot of what I got in my first couple of years of working with the angels wasn't visual, but it certainly started to. So not everyone is visual, and that's okay. But it will come in if you want it to. So divine magic, just think about things from the perspective of what you want more of in your life. So I'm not talking about from an ego perspective, I'm just talking about what you want, right? So the things that we struggle with are sometimes the things that we have to go back and clear from the other lifetime, right? So if you had a poverty vow, things are going to start changing in your finances right now. And so what we have to now be careful of in our present situation is that we don't go back to old habits. It's going to be much easier to pull yourself back from old habits now that you've cleared that energy. Believe me, it is so much easier. But every now and then, you know, it's like smokers say this, like they give up smoking for 20 years, and every now and then they think, oh, I could do, even though they don't want one on any level. So we need to start practicing getting power over our own minds, because we haven't been taught this since school, most of us, right? So we've spent 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years more living on the planet, learning to think like everybody taught us to think, and we didn't know that we could control our thoughts and that our thoughts create our experience. So using this divine magic helps you to stay on the positive side of things, to keep the frequency high. So if you think about, for instance, okay, an easy one to talk about is money. So you might think, okay, up until now in this life, I've only allowed myself this amount of money. Now, you know, for some people it might be 1,000,000, for other people it might be 1,000, other people it might be 100. It doesn't matter. It's all relevant to all of us. So if you sense you've been limiting yourself in some way when it comes to anything, but we'll use money as an example. I want you to just visualize. I don't know if you've ever seen the old thing that DJs use and also sound technicians. It's like a soundboard, and it's got lots of switches on it. And when they want more sound, or it's the old-fashioned hi-fi, you used to push the switch all the way to the top to get full volume, or you'd bring it all the way to the bottom to get no volume. So I want you to imagine there's a panel in front of you, and there is maybe 5 switches. And the first one is your abundance. It's money. It's how much abundance you allow yourself. So in your mind, just notice, where is the switch on the grid, on the panel? Is it at the bottom? Is it at the top? Is it a quarter of the way up? Halfway up? It indicates how much abundance you are currently allowing into your experience through your thoughts, your consciousness, your beliefs. So notice, is it low? Is it high? Is it medium? And then I want you to imagine you're pushing that switch all the way to the top. So you're going to push the sliding switch all the way to the top and put the label money or abundance at the bottom. And then I want you to think about love. Think about love, how much love you let in your life. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be, you know, the people, the pets. Do you let people love you? Or are you a bit defensive? You know, do you feel loved, or do you tend to feel not so loved? You know, we've all got stuff. Look at the panel that says love. Notice where the switch is. Is it at the bottom, medium, high? Notice where it is and push it to the top in your mind's eye. You can even mime it. You can just kind of just push them up, okay? Now let's do intuition. Intuition, psychic. Is that at the bottom, middle, top? It's probably at the top after this session. If it isn't, push it right the way to the top. You want to get the full experience. This is, you know, the loving full experience. Now think of other life areas that you want to elevate in your life. Maybe it's your career, your life purpose, your business, your family, your romantic life. Create a panel, a grid, and then put the switch and push. Notice where it is when you first set it, and then push it to the top. Now you can do this for everything: aura, confidence, power, anything that you want more of. Notice where it is first and then push it. And then every other day or every day, just make a note in your journal to check your panel. And, you know, I've done this for years, and every now and then I would notice, hang on a minute, one of the buttons has gone back down to the bottom and I'm going to push it back up again. You just keep doing that, and it helps you on an energetic level and a conscious level to be aware of where your thoughts are, how much positive energy you're putting into things, because your energy, your beliefs, your thoughts, your consciousness interacts with the divine energy, and it all adds up to your vibration in your energy field, and wherever that is what you are vibrating out into the atmosphere. Now, you know, when you're in a state like you are right now, how much better everything feels. You feel happier, you feel brighter, your psychic is working really well, you can feel your angels, you just know you can do anything. But when you feel low or down, all you have to do is push those things back up to the top. And it's a little trick, but it really, really works. That's an Archangel Raziel little piece of divine magic. Yes, health, exactly. You can have one for health if you need a bit of help with your health. So that's just something that you can use, because when we use our minds to create a vision of something, that is what manifests. And sometimes it's hard to see yourself, like, how can I visualize myself healthy? Or how can I visualize it's, you need to sort of create a whole picture. Whereas if you just see it on a panel with all of these switches, you just make sure they're all switched up to the highest possible level. You're most welcome. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Fatima. So Kim says, I didn't see a lot in the past, but I saw more colour in meditation. I usually see blue, purple, but I got a lot more colours. That's brilliant. Lots of golden rainbows for Fatima. Felt lighter and drifted. Yeah, some people got taken out of their bodies just so that the angels could work on you. Erin, feeling lighter, brighter, more peaceful. Legs and feet are buzzing, feeling all the feels. Yeah. Fiona randomly felt like cleared stuff from your mother's mother. Yeah, that's great. They went back and did. You remember the intention that you set right at the beginning, that sets the tone for your individual experience. So lots of tugging from different places. Yeah, got ya. Okay, now I don't want to keep you too much longer at all. So next time we're getting there. Okay, this is my new program, which starts on the 5th of October. If you're interested in going really deep with me, this is 4 sessions, 2 plus 2 healing sessions. So there's a total of 7 sessions in this 4-week program about radiant intuition. This is really powerful. I'm giving you lots of techniques that you can use to get answers from your angels, and so that you know your next steps. So that's my next program. But the next webinar is, you will get for $37 instead of $47, of course, plus GST, which is 10%. So this is on Friday the 17th of September, and it's Healing Your Heart with Archangel Raziel, who you know is the healing angel. So we're going to be working with healing relationships, healing you from the past, but also helping you to be a healer and to heal yourself as well. So that's next month. And I will send you an email with a replay in the next few hours. And you will also get your offer where you can book in for the next one. I think it's really beneficial to do this kind of deep angelic clearing every month. You know, I think for me, I'm really grateful that the angels have given me these classes to share with you, because it's a way for you to keep on top of it all. whilst you're doing whatever you're doing out in the world, and you know, you're picking up new wisdom, new knowledge, new tips, and also getting a powerful cleanse and healing and activation, which is every time is lifting you to a new level, you know, lifting you to a new level. And that's what I love. We're all here to reach our potential and to live soul guided lives. And the more full of light you are, the more you have to share with others, and you live out your purpose, you know. And we need you. The world needs you. Needs you to be happy, healthy, and lit up from within. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Sending you lots of love, and thank you from the angels. And you did so well. You did amazingly. Well done. You're all powerful, powerful healers, and the angels are working with you and through you. Thank you. Thanks, Ginny. Thanks, Shona. Please write me a review. I'd really, really love it if you went onto my Facebook page and did the reviews, or just send me a message that I can use, because lots of people inquire about these, but they don't really know what they are until they come to one. So if you really loved it and you'd like to share that with others, then please let me know. Thank you. Lots of love. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Nicola. Thank you, Alicia.